Good evening and welcome to ATM. For over 75 years, it was the most powerful military alliance in human history, an unbreakable shield of Western unity. Today, that shield is cracking. NATO is an alliance at war with itself. The decision by France and the UK to recognize Palestine wasn't just a policy shift, it was an act of rebellion. And the fallout is pushing the Western world to the brink of a diplomatic civil war. The phones are ringing off the hook between Washington, London, Paris, and Berlin. Emergency meetings are being held in secret. Ambassadors have been recalled. This is a full-blown crisis, far deeper than a simple disagreement. It's a fundamental break in the Western worldview. Tonight, we ask the explosive question, was this a calculated move by Europe to break free from American influence? And is this the crisis that finally shatters the NATO alliance forever? The reaction from Washington was not one of disappointment, it was one of pure fury. In a hastily arranged late-night press conference, the US Secretary of State condemned the move as a reckless betrayal of a unified strategy. Tel Aviv, in lockstep, immediately recalled its ambassadors from Paris and London, with sources telling us that all high-level security cooperation is frozen. Let's be clear, this wasn't just a disagreement. For the United States, this was a public humiliation, an act of defiance by its two oldest and most powerful allies on the world's most sensitive issue. A senior White House official was quoted anonymously in the New York Times this morning, saying, "There will be consequences." This isn't a threat, it's a promise. The empire has been challenged, not by an enemy, but by its own family. But the real drama is unfolding right now in Berlin. Germany is the fault line. The economic heart of Europe is now being torn in two. Washington is exerting immense pressure on the German chancellor to condemn the Franco-British move and uphold the traditional transatlantic line. But Paris is pulling just as hard, urging Berlin to join them and create a unified, independent European foreign policy. The German government is paralyzed. Their official statement, released just an hour ago, is a masterpiece of diplomatic evasion, calling for calm and a renewed dialogue. It's a statement that says everything by saying nothing. Germany's indecision has confirmed the worst fear in Washington. This isn't just France and the UK going rogue. This is the fracturing of Europe itself. The unified Western Front is a myth. So why would Europe risk this? Why detonate a 75-year-old alliance? Because they believe the alliance is already obsolete. From their perspective, the United States is a superpower obsessed with its rivalry with China, demanding absolute loyalty while offering unpredictable leadership in return. They see the unstoppable rise of the global south, the new economic power of the BRICS Bank, and realize the world's center of gravity is shifting away from the Atlantic. This recognition of Palestine is their escape hatch. It's a powerful, symbolic move to build new bridges with the Middle East and the entire global south to prove they can act independently of Washington. This isn't about Palestine's freedom, it's about their own. It's a desperate gamble to secure their relevance in a new world order where America is no longer the only game in town. The crisis over Palestine was not the cause of this rupture, it was merely the trigger. It exposed the deep, structural cracks that have been forming for years. The Western alliance, forged in the fires of the Cold War, has lost its unifying purpose. What we are witnessing is not just a diplomatic crisis, it is the painful, chaotic end of an era. The Western shield has shattered. The question is no longer if the old order is dying, but what will rise from its ashes. Thank you for joining me on ATM. I'll see you tomorrow.